Mama, you always was a black queen, mama. I finally understand, old woman, it ain't easy trying to raise a man.
Dustin and I are temporarily low on money. I say temporary to manifest. And so we got some potatoes, some apples. Like we're living on the edge right now. We basically are eating pasta, rice, potatoes, apples, you know, the basic staples. But he got this as a snack for us, and I haven't had these in a long time, so I just wanted to share. Vegan Rob's Dragon Puffs. For those of you who like spicy, you want like a spicy Cheeto vibe without eating horribly chemically treated and full of who knows what Cheetos. This is non-GMO sorghum grain meal, sunflower or safflower oil, smoked serrano chili pepper, nutritional yeast, raw cane sugar, white rice flour, sea salt, organic tapioca, syrup solids, onion powder, garlic powder, extractives, mercury's not even retrograde yet, of paprika. And it looks like this. I haven't had these in a long time, so I figured I'd share while I wait. He's running into Dollar Tree to get a mailer to mail some pants that he sold on his Depop. Let me show you while I wait. It's a pair of True Religion jeans that he found. He's mailing these off, and then he always puts one of his little business cards in the mailer with it, so people can learn about cannabis. Ooh, it's got a good spice that lasts in your mouth. I didn't used to be a spicy person, but Dustin has definitely gotten me into adding a little bit more spice to my palate, so I'm not mad about that. But yeah, just wanted to share this little snack. I'm not going to be talking a lot in this video because it's mostly me just putting together the bed. You can see there's like nothing in here right now. Making a new bed that'll fit him lengthwise, that's still on an incline. And I'll explain all that in a voiceover. So I'll see you then. I already told him that you put that in there while you were in the store. So I gave him a review of the Dragon Puffs.
Oh, yeah. It's my favorite chip. I kind of want to get these things in there. I guess I got potatoes already.
What are they? Oh, those chips?
No, they have beef tallow fries.
Oh.
House cut fries.
Maybe tomorrow?
Why?
So we can DoorDash? Can you tell which one of us has Saturn in their chart and which one has Venus in their chart?
You're pulpy.
Is that a Mandarin? It's not Tangela? Mandarin?
Mandarin. I'll return the rest of it. Is that from which it came?
Open up my heart with a vision. Thankful for the love we've been given.
What's underneath that flannel? There is. And I'll be along to fight for.
I'll take the cheap one.
No! Dustin ran to the van to just stand there. It looked like he stole a bunch of pieces of wood. Excuse me, sir. Sir, you have to pay for that before you leave. Come along. Okay. While I'm out here preparing this frame for the bed, my husband is making lunch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Grand Rising. It is day 2 of building the bed frame again for the van. Because I said I wasn't going to talk a lot in this video, I'm sure having explained why it's not just a one and done, easy cut and dry type of bed frame. But it's a nice warm-ish day. I'm taking advantage of the only warm days we've really had because, you know, it's still winter. But I'm gonna finish that, try and put some stuff in the van, and I guess we'll call it done. It's not really too complicated, but we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. So I didn't have the little bag that goes on the back of the sander, so I took an old sock and I just tied a string around the thing that I guess would hold the rubber band, and then I just moved the sock over like this, and it's been working this entire time. So I'm just showing you this in case you ever feel like you don't have the tools that you need to get a job done, because I've often felt that way. And there's always a way to get creative and figure out something that'll work, and so far it has, so I'm very grateful. Anyway, okay, take care now. Bye-bye then. Okay, I am by no means a carpenter, though I try to be Christ-like in my everyday life. I did pray to Jesus before I started because I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing, so hopefully this goes well. I had to make the cuts on these guys very unique, and I'll show you why. This one I just kind of had to make it flat because if you've ever tried to put anything in a van, you know that nothing is a perfect square. So you have to get really creative, and the person who laid down the subfloor in the van didn't extend it all the way to the end, but I'm trying to save as many inches of length because we have other stuff to put in the van, that the legs go here. So I had to, one leg goes like here and then halfway over. So I had to measure the difference for the leg for two of them, and then one of them would just be on the actual flush part of the metal. So waiting for my husband to get out of the shower. And I'm gonna try and put it in here, the van, and see if it fits. And then I was just in a sandy mood, so I finished sanding this thing that holds our cooler in the front. And I'm gonna stain it again, just since it's a nice day. I wanna enjoy the weather while we have it. I did just start my cycle today, so I'm just trying to get as much done as I could. I came 2 days early. The new moon is tomorrow, but I try to get as much done now before that happens. But I will fill you in on what happens once I get the bed in the van. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Not too bad. I literally just took a pencil. I took the eraser and realized that the bottom of the pencil was this thickness. And so I used the pencil as my measurement for what to do. But it's slightly up there. But if you can see over here, it's like flush on the ground. And then this guy is like almost perfect. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna sand by intuition, I guess, until it gets as flush as possible. But I don't have to ask my husband to take it out of the van again. And I can just put my hand under there, sand until it's like right where I like it, and then we'll go from there. But all the legs everywhere else now are pretty much flush, which I'm very grateful for. So my plan worked. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. What's up? This is editing me, finishing off this video. I realized that I actually did not make an ending to this video. I'm not really good about doing like a, this is the end of the video, goodbye, because it's really just a continuation of what's going on in our lives right now. But the bed is in. I'm starting to put the stuff I own in there. Dustin's going to be putting his stuff in there soon, and in less than 7 days, we'll be out of the house that he's been staying in the last 8 years while he's been helping his mother to raise his niece and his nephew. So big changes are coming. I was really proud of myself for just like locking in and just finishing the bed, because the bed was the main piece we really needed to redo just to see if how much we could fit in the van. So I've been donating a bunch of stuff, I've been giving a bunch of stuff away, been repurposing things, and really deciding what I really want to keep and what I want to let go of. So this is basically the end of the I made a bed video, so I hope you enjoyed it. And it's been a while since I've been posting on here and whatnot, so this is a good way to kind of go back into sharing, because we are moving and we are going to be going somewhere new. It is a new chapter, so yeah. I just wanted to actually close out the video. My camera is always dirty. I just wanted to close out this video and say thank you for watching. Also encouraging you, if you want to do something and you're not entirely sure if you can do it, always start out by like drawing it, envisioning it, having a mindset that you can do it. Pray to your angels, pray to God to help you, and you will be assisted, is what I found to be true for me in my experience. So yeah, don't give up on yourself. Sometimes it's easy to want to do that, and I felt that way. This winter has been rough for me, but I'm just continuing to have faith and trust the journey. So I hope that you're doing that as well. And until next time, as always, I'm sending you peace, I'm sending you love.